Alright, hello. Tests. Okay, looks good. Alright, so, yesterday I was pretty tired, so we didn't get very far, but today I'm feeling pretty good, I think. See what happens. So we came here and we had to figure out who Tobley was, and then we did, and then what was his name? The first son? The improbable child or whatever. Miracle child, something like that. He was like, who's the guy? And then they were scared and looked at him. So he kind of cheated, in my opinion, but whatever. Let's keep going. I had to go and wash that nasty stuff off my face. Oh yeah, Wuglama got spat on by a llama, reliving her trauma, which sucked also. But it is what it is. It's character growth. Would you mind taking a sniff from me just to make sure the stench is truly has ruined my sense of smell? That sucks. Yeah, I saw that look. I can give you a look. Girl, I'm with you. That guy sucks. Llamas, you know, I love llamas, but they did you dirty. What did I get for that? Did I get some kind of... No, that's from before. I guess not. I guess there wasn't a thing associated with that. Yeah, she got good yesterday. It was terrible. Oh, he's not talking. Okay, as Wuklama helped demonstrate, the valley alpaca are wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task. You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? I don't know, use your axe. With the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. So they got like lavender saddles to calm down the alpacas. Wonderful, give me one of those then. Have you perhaps forgotten we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you'll have to find a saddler and make them an offer. Duckman don't fool around. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel in the thousands column. Uh-oh. That's a good face. You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. I do. I'll buy you a saddle. Converting to gil, that comes down to 1 million or so. I have more than that. It's fine. Maybe if we all pitch in. No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money. Somehow. In that case... Oop, you give me a down... like a... What do you call it? No, an advance. That basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in the hundreds column. That's nothing. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for... Oh, we're doing one of those, like, trade a paperclip to a car schemes. Nice. You can trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. That's a nice gesture, but you think I could turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's 10,000 times more. And she does math, too. We need 10,000 pel, not 1 million. Oh, well, she does math poorly, I guess. Well, she did it right. She just, she did the wrong one, because she did the conversion for gil. So we're looking at 100 times more. Still a lot. Oh, right, I panicked and got it confused with Alphino's million gil. Yeah, see? It's alright. You're still my queen, Wuklama. I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. But I just... God, I hate it when you're right. And let me help you with your deal making. Ooh, Mablu. Oh, hello again. Mablu. I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. It's alright if I aid them now, yes. I guided the claimants towards the first step of the feat, like you asked. As long as Wookiee goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. Nice. You better not, better not be messing with me, Mablu. Hooray! Let's see about getting you that saddle then, third promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu. Duck Girl, added to the team. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Gladly, although Maki, I think you should go with Umukumat. Yes. I will take care of her. You've seen markets and bazaars the world over, and surely have sage advice to share. Hell yeah, I'm stingy as heck. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. Does she have a habit of soiling things? Like what? As if I'd do such a thing, but I'll leave the wool with Maki anyway. The better to keep my hands free. Erenville does not trust Wuklamot at all. Thank you. To begin, I suggest we try trading the wool to Havli, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. That's a nice idea. Alright, let's go change this paperclip into a car. Oh yeah, I forgot. I wanted to change this to here. Easier to sprint that way. Where's this guy at? Oh. Oh, he's right there. Are they all tiny? Like, what is... They're all like child-sized. I guess they did mention that there was a child-sized group, but I thought they were like Lalafell size, like really small. Something I can do for you? I've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. A saddle, is it? And how will you be paying for it? With this $1 wool. With this basket of fine alpaca wool. It's like an insulting difference. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. Ooh, he is a sassy boy. And what might that be? To accept bits of string? Yeah, exactly. Mezcal. I'd like to nurse a cup at day's end while I expect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff and you've got yourself a deal. Ah. Oops. This bodes well for us, third promise. Some mezcal we have for only 5 pel in the thousands column. That's like half the price of the actual saddle. Hey, hold on. Did you say third promise? Then my offer has changed. Oh, you gave us away. The saddle is going to cost you a judge of premium mezcal. Aged 3 years at least. Oh no, he wants the ones that are like behind the locked window. 3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support the man of ambition. Oh, and he's a Zoral Jaw fan? Oh. No. Oh my, he's a warmonger. Oh, fuck this guy. This guy sucks. I don't even want to do business with him anymore. Anybody else here make saddles? Something personal, third promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. I think we're gonna have to visit his house with a little can of gasoline overnight or something, because I'm not liking this. Can't say I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring in more customers. No, but it could bring more tourists, which, you know, then they're like, oh, I want to ride an alpaca. Oh, I better buy this super premium saddle. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for your victory, Wuklamant. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. Yep. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Still, others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. They have become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Havil, convinced that the first promised plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. What about you, Mablu? Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like when the Yokhoi ruled our village. Oh yeah, see, she's got that second generation terrible story, knows how it is, secondhand guilt. That's why I offered to help. I want you to become Dawn Servant, to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Aw, Mablu, you're a good girl. Let's go. Well then, I guess I'd better make sure I win the contest. Oh, we will. Don't worry about that. But the type of mezcal the saddlemaker wants is so very expensive. Can I just give her the money? I've got so much money. Weren't we expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed. We just need to get on with it. It's a nice positive attitude. I may not have a head for trade or the stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with the peace up till y'all on the lie. Then neither will I. We will make you Dawn Servant. Yet, let's go. Aiming for the 10,000 pel jug right away will only serve us failure and frustration, so let's try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. Good idea. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone to support your bid for the throne, for instance. Oh yeah, that guy. Low-key, I forgot about him. I was pretty tired yesterday, though, so... Thank you for the flashback. Of course, the Weaver. Bolnak was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. Is it for a new wig for that guy? Maybe. Could be, yeah. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to the road that we first met him. Excuse me. My allergies are like kinda kicking in today. I don't really know why. Oh. Motorcycle man. Goodbye. Oh. Well, why is that showing up? It's not supposed to show up at streamer mode. Hold on. I don't want to show my everything. Oh, you know why? Because streamer mode was not on. That's why. Oh no. Okay. It should be on now. Alright. I wasted my sprint, but oh well. Level 90 alpaca, jeez. That's a tough alpaca. This is the spot. After Balnog talked to us, he walked off to the south. And he was probably going to Ikovol's Inn. Most visitors to watch him bellow end up staying there. Let's go and check, shall we? Yes, let's. Ooh, look at that guy. He looks nasty. What is that? Oof. It's like a bear? Oh, no, never mind. I don't want to fight you. It's like a bear with a bunch of really scary teeth. Bullknock. Bullknock, where are you? Oh, there he is. Oh boy. Oh wait, no, that's not our guy. I thought that was Earl Joel, but it's not. I don't think it is anyway. He should be out catching a alpaca right now. Can I have that basket, monkey? Here you go. Thanks. So let's see if we can turn a profit. Well, Knock, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? Third promise, you wish to do business with me. Might I ask what this is all about? Well, I'm trying to trade a paperclip until it becomes a car. It's for YouTube content. I see. So the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. And allow me to invest in your efforts. Hell yeah. What if he just gave me the thing? Peace and Tyrol is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I'd prefer that one pledge to preserve that peace win the throne. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Ooh, poncho. Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column. Hey, we got 5 times our value for that wool. That's very generous, Bullknock. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. I have every faith in your third promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. Hell yeah. Thanks, Bullknock. You're a real one. I can't believe you quintupled your investment with your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because Maki, that's me, remembered our weaver friend. You're welcome. All I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. Oh, that was intense. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of training, one which you've instinctually mastered. You think so? I know so. Now let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Here, Maki, you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Aaronville would never let me hear the end of it. I kind of want the poncho. Can I just pay you the 500 for it? Or the million or whatever? All set. Our next deal is waiting to be found. Who needs a poncho? Excellent trade. Oh, that's cute. Success. Heck yeah. Now, if I wanted a poncho, where would I hang out? Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That's true. If I needed a poncho and someone like walked me on the street and they were like, "Hey, you look like you need a poncho," I'd be like, "You know what? Whatever, $100, just give me the poncho." That makes sense. But how do we know if someone needs a poncho? Also an excellent question. They aren't wearing one, or they have a fabulous sense of style. Well, those ponchos are pretty nice. But if they're already wearing one, then they probably don't need another one. So I'm going to say they aren't wearing one. That's the obvious answer, isn't it? We're looking for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Ponchos, get your ponchos here. Yes, there you go. We find the demand for our supply. So where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? Where indeed? There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested travelers. That would be great. Oh, look at that guy. He looks cold. Yeah, the guy, the brown guy. Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mammals hardly wear anything to begin with. Oh, well, maybe they don't need one then. Those are probably land guard or sellswords. Mammals with soldier for a living prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movements. I feel that way too when I play Dance Dance Revolution. Wearing jeans or something? Impossible. Shorts and t-shirt all day, baby. So even if they have bared shoulders, mammal jaw carry arms. What? Mammal jaws? Yeah, mammal jaw carrying arms can be struck off the list. Okay. No weapons. Oh, it's for in first person. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, well he's got a weapon. He's got a poncho. Does he have a weapon? I can't really see. I think it's this guy though. Let's see. No cloak or cloak, but also no weapon. Oh, we might have a winner. Ho there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here, and barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. Y'all, let's go. Might I interest you in a poncho? Actually, I'm a toolmaker from Tulial, and was dressed quite smartly, all the better to show the Pelu I'm a man who takes pride in his appearance, and therefore his work as well. But now, look at me. Well, sir, this is your lucky day. This is like the most suspicious sales pitch she could possibly do. Excuse me, sir. Are you a mercenary? You're not. And you're naked? Well, have I got something for you. What a splendid poncho. This would be the perfect replacement for the coat I lost. Nice. We'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade. For one of your fine tools, perhaps? How fine are these tools? What about this hatchet? I crafted myself and will vouch for its quality. Trust me, bro. It's a great hatchet. I made it myself. You have no idea how good of a hatchet it is. Just trust me. The blade looks sharp, the haft well made. I'd value it at 1 pel in the thousands column. Hey, that's double the price of this poncho. Oh, from 500 to 1,000, we have a deal. Wonderful, a fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any Pelu merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Miplu's mate garden, for one, her field hands use hatchets to harvest. Oh, hint, go there to harvest the mate. And I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. Yeah, imagine trading a jacket for an axe with this shirtless guy on the street. That's just, that's just Philadelphia. No matter, I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to have met you. He's not even wearing the poncho. He just like got it and just walked off. Did I get ripped off? Did you hear that? We've already found our next buyer. To Miplu's mate garden we go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. Oh no. Yeah, that's the reaction I was waiting for. These ones will be the calm type, right? She's not trying to get spit on again. And you know what? Me too. Let's go. We got a fine hatchet. That does look like a pretty fine hatchet. See that? It was like all golden. Excellent trade. Beep, 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 beep. Alright. We gotta go get an alpaca now. Oh, Mablu's got us covered. Mablu is a true bro. Well done recognizing that toolmaker as a potential customer. If you're in mind to change professions, you make an excellent merchant. I'm something of a merchant myself, actually. I work the auction house pretty well. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold this. Yes, give me the hatchet. With that, I suppose we should hop on the alpacas Mablu was so kindly provided. Thanks, Mablu. Ready to go, let's mount up. Begin the alpaca ride. Oh. Okay. They're driving for us, nice. Please don't spit. Poor Wooklamont. She had one trauma. She had one trauma. It was getting spit on by an alpaca. And then she immediately relived it. She was even like, I really don't like alpacas because they spit on me. And everyone was like, oh, it'll be fine. That was one time. And it immediately happened again. Poor girl. Chabameki. Llama drama. Yeah. Workwak Zormar. Wasn't that the name? Forbidding sight, isn't it? Oh, I've never appreciated it up close. Take the long way around the cliffs to get there. To the highlands belong to the Yakoi. Uh-oh. I don't want to go there. Ooh, look at that guy. Who's that? Oh, it's an elite mark. Nice. Bye, Queen Hawk. I love working with alpacas. Becoming a peddler has always become a dream of mine. Nice. It's just, I'm not sure I have the talent. What are you talking about? We would be lost without you, my blue. You are really getting us through this whole paperclip to car scheme. Oh, we're almost there. Ooh, look at that cactuar. Regional variant, just like Pokemon. What's it called? A Nodo? Nodo cactuar? Couldn't quite see. Pretty cool. We made it without a single smelly incident. Hell yeah. I sent the alpacas back to Ikuvila's inn. Well, why? Then we have to walk back. Just tie them to a post or something. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn Servant, weren't you, Third Promise? Well, okay. Then I don't think we're really at that level of friendship to talk about adoption. And perhaps you understand, I was an orphan too, you see. Oh, okay. Telbley took me in. He took in all the ranch hands act. Oh, he's like the dad for all of them? Man, Telbley's kind of awesome, huh? All of them? Yeah, and everyone works hard at their chores. Grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. Oh, she's got the guilt. Betraying my adoptive father guilt. That's rough. That's rough. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle. You should prepare for the feat of gold. And it's mate harvesting season. It's supposed to be mate, right? Am I saying it wrong? It's not mate or something? I can't have too many quality hatchets. Add to the Wooklamant's way with people, and we should have no trouble making a favorable deal. That's Miplu herself over there. Pass the hatchet to Third Promise and let's get to bargaining. Okay. What are we gonna get from this lady for the hatchet? Oops. To what do I owe this honor? I got an axe. You have that little axe for me? Yeah, here you go. Now let's see what we can get. What do you got for me? You're Miplu, the owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade if you're interested. Well, well, the Third Promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have on offer? How about a nice axe? Forged by a seasoned artisan, the razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. Yo, Wooklamant, forget being the new queen. She should just be a salesperson. She's good at this. The quality is acceptable, I suppose. Oh, see, I told you. Never trust a guy who vouches for his own tools. The quality is acceptable. He made it out to be like this is the hatchet of a century. I offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. I hope it's mate leaves, otherwise it's going to be real embarrassing. A sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pound in the thousands, the same price as the hatchet. This deal would bring us no closer to the mezcal. If I may, Mrs. Meplu. See, Mabel, you're good at this too. Were you second-guessing yourself? It's harvesting season, is it not? Is not the demand for hatchets for them a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools. Yeah, because she's a professional. She's not going to be like, oh no, I'm short on 5 hatchets. If only a traveling salesman would come and save the day. It was a good idea though, my blue. We've missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. Generous deal here. Well, you're not supposed to, like, tell them what you're doing. Okay, that part we have to work on. So you can't just, like, stand in front of them and be like, oh, man, I missed my window. Maybe I could get a better deal like this. Hey, by the way. If that was me, I'd be like, you know I can hear you, right? Think of it this way. Generous deal here will put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration. I do not wish to give a defense, but I must tell you I stand with the second promise. Oh, come on. The second promise? I mean, he's okay, but his innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming, and I will... Oh, no. She's going to replace all of her farmers with AI. I assure you that I have nothing of respect for Clement. That's why I'm prepared to purchase the spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. Sometimes you gotta trade laterally, you know? How about this? If we were to help bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? That's just working. You guys, I feel like we've taken a step back from our really great trading technique up until now. As a matter of fact, I would. Until Kuana's reforms come about, I can always use more hands in the fields. And you can go ahead and add our labor to bargain. It's a really open-ended contract. I really don't like that. Added value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? Again, we're literally just being like, I'll work for you. That's not part of the deal. That you have to pay us if we work for you. You can rest here if you like, my blue. Mackie and I have to mate together. I thought it said have to mate together. And I was like, what? Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the fields then, and mind you, pick the healthy leaves. It'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. Okay. Is there like a OSHA equivalent here? How long is this gonna take? We've got a contest to get to. Alright, so we're looking for healthy leaves. I don't, none of us are familiar with this at all, so how do we know if they're healthy or not? Oh, I guess they're just healthy. That's good. That simplifies things. Looks like there's only 5 spots, so they're not going to do the thing where they're like, oh, you thought this was good, but actually those weren't. Alright. Well, if that's all the work we had to do, maybe this wasn't such a bad deal after all. You brought me some leaves then. Here you go. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decision, though. No. You can be a stickler about this. Here, we've brought our share as well. We're not quite as fast as the hero of Eorzea. Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. So it's time to honor mine. By adding value of your labor to the price of the hatchet, I'm prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade mate leaves. But we just harvested that. Seize the means of production, Clement. Premium mate. Bought at the shop. 1 sack of those thieves will cost no less than 5 pel in the thousands called. Whoa. Okay, that is a sizable increase. Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet. Isn't that like 5 times what the hatchet was worth? I'll give it a good home. Talk of the conscience aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutually agreeable trade. As am I. All the best for the rest of the harvest. Bye. Drugs? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's tea or something. It would be funny if it's just a drug farm. Well, Blue, what's wrong? It's as I was saying before. Even after everything Toby's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. But I need your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Toby to accept my decision then? Toby's your adopted dad. He'll understand. Have you mentioned your plans to leave, so you intend to give up then? I'm gonna say this one. I don't want to sow seeds of doubt. She's a good kid. Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow in my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tyrell's peace, and becoming Dawn Servant happens to be the best way to do it. Okay. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Toby had the same opinion, so talk to him. Good advice, Wooklamont. Good advice, indeed. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry about what he might say. Thank you for the advice. Hehe. But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. So, and the saddle was like 10,000, right? So we're probably like 1 or maybe 2 trades away, which is nice. What's next then? We try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pel? No, I think we're close enough now, so we'll go straight for the premium mezcal. Ooh. How dynamic. Bargain our way to double the value. Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. You're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Koana and Zoral Jaw? Yes, you are. You have to believe in yourself. I mean, of course I am. I'm Wooklamont of the Dawn's Promise, after all. That's the spirit. Don't pose at her like that. I feel like that's like a super excellent trade. We need a better rating. Ooh, that was a big experience thing. Well, we're gonna level up soon. Before we go, let me give you the mate leaves. Yep. Ready then, our next stop is the Mezcal Distillery. Alright, let's go. Where is it? On the map. Oh, it's back there. So we can just... We're not walking back. What am I? Some kind of walker? I'm the hero of Eorzea. I teleport everywhere. We want to speak with a man by the name of Gobbly. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He's always gobbling up that mezcal. He knows the value of his product, so if we're going to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and talking and taking in gossip. Oh, we're going to like blackmail him? Mablu, I'm really not sure if you're going about this the right way. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn, okay? I'm really not sure if this is a good idea, but okay. People Jaw, what do you got to say? Me, I'm a chef from Turiola. I often come here to buy Gobbly's mezcal, the finest in Tyrol according to my customers. He always brings in a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. Take small steps, not want to be impolite, you'll understand. But still end up so addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. Okay, so his thing is he gets us drunk and he overcharges us. How are we going to blackmail him? It would be nice to have less potent refreshments during such conversations, else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. Okay. Don't let him get me drunk. Step 1. Goblin might have deft-handed distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be laughed out of some perch. Okay, so he's a slob. He's a slob who gets people drunk to sell them expensive liquor. Okay. Oh, Raplu. There's not much I can say about Gobbly, but I could tell you what Gobbly's been saying. The other day, he was muttering about monsters purling. Ooh, I'm a specialty with monsters. Around a guy of jaws. That's the field where they gather ingredients for the mezcal. Their presence has made it hard to procure said ingredients, and thus driven up the price of his product. A boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing they love. Yeah. Raising prices because it's hard to get is a short-term gain. But if he's losing customers in the long time, that's not good. Alright, my blue. I hope you have some good information too. So what did you find out? He's a drunk. He likes to get others drunk. And he's a slob. So I found out where Gobbly is working. Ooh, that's a millstone at the top of the slope beyond the distillery. You go ahead and I'll bring Wook Lamont. What did Wook Lamont find out? Surely she had some kind of success as well, right? I guess we'll find out. Oh, there's Gobbly. You have business with me, madam. Why don't we talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? You hear alpaca, he hears business talk and he's like, ooh, ears perk up. That sounds like a good deal. I bet he loves Shark Tank. Now, what's this about? Keep it brief if you would. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any in hand, that is. Ah, an excellent choice. I must warn you, though, it doesn't come cheap. How about something for half its value? We don't have pal, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. Oof. No deal, just like that. Still, I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Oh, that's part of his... No, this is part of his scheme. He's trying to get us drunk. Don't do it. Now the real part begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? The monsters. For sure. Let's hold on to that one. Oh, okay. The invitation to the palace? Oh. I guess this one then. Appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, Hubigo Chef, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like mage tea, for instance, and brewed from the finest leaves, of course. Oh, see? Rablu, you're back on your game. Oh, you're right. Absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hubigo friend but did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Yeah, classic illusion of choice. It's just like Bioshock, or Mass Effect. Especially Mass Effect. Or Heavy Rain. Should we offer to cull the monsters, causing them trouble? Not yet. Gotta keep that card up our sleeve, baby. Now, as I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. Graced, I say. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Oh, look at him. He is completely hooked. He is completely hooked into this. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes, I must admit I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional mezcal will speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared. And first impressions last. You want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Volok Shunsa. It would be a shame to miss this chance of a lifetime supply for want of proper garments. And I can introduce you to a wonderful tailor. Then that it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid. Yeah, Bolnock in the house. But we can provide you with the next best thing. An introduction to a weaver. His name is Bolnock, and his works are highly regarded in Toliola. Yeah, she is in the zone. Let's go. As a supporter of Wuklamad and keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. This is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I should like to take full advantage, but the scales still aren't quite balancing. Yeah, it's like, okay, so you're going to make me spend a bunch more money on clothes. I don't see how this is a good deal for me. You already told me his name. I could just search him out. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in Agave Jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. We love killing monsters. Truly, I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring in the saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. Alright, you have a deal. Let's go. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment, and Maki and I will take care of these prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use this time to pen an introductory letter to Bolnock. The fields you're looking at are just north of Wachimpello. Be safe. Okay. Maybe we're gonna fight some of those weird bear crazy teeth monsters. Okay, up over here then. Wait, did he say it? Cave Jaws up there, so do I have to go down? Yeah, I have to go down. Yeah, this looks good. Who's that? Oh, it's Wuklamad. Hi, Wuklamad. There should be a Cave Jaws just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your share of the pests. Okay. Wuklamad is a tough lady. She needs no help. Hello. Oop, destination. Bad guy afoot. Oh, prickly barb mole. Oops, I throw button. Kapow. Got him. Bam! Bam! Wrecked him. Alright, let's go. Last one. Oop. Still adjusting to the new controller setup. Okay. Maybe I want to change this so that... Can I do that? Yeah, I can do that. I think I'm going to change it later. Okay. Oh, just go right there. Oh no. Look at that guy. He's scary. Kapow. Ooh, that sounded sad. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Easy work. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is give Mabu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Let's go. Purple horse. Alright. Let's get that saddle. Oops. Wrong guy. Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now, if I could just have those sack of leaves. Here you go. Thank you for looking for precious trading goods. You're welcome, sir. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobbly. Here are the mate leaves and a written introduction to Bulnock, as agreed. The deal of the century. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Compliments accepted. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, my blue. Yes, you were the MVP this time for sure. You're the one that inspired me to come this far, Third Promise, but let's not celebrate until we have a saddle in hand. My blue, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. In the future? Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. You'll be back. You'll be back, don't worry. What do you do? Punch her until she's a merchant? Well, come on, what are you gonna do? Like, why did you do that? Excellent trade. Ooh, we get dyes as a gift. Nice. Even at the palace, I don't think I've had a 10,000 pail jug of anything before. My hand won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to it till we get to the salad maker. I agree. Let me handle this. Luckily, I missed a message. Oh well. Luckily, Havel's place is not far. We'll just need to head across the plaza. Alright, let's go. This is it, the trade we've been working towards. Whew, still in one piece, right. One piece. Time to make our deal. Everything comes back to One Piece. Oop. Oh, there's sound effects. I thought they'd be talking, but it's still no voices. Get your tools ready, saddler. We've brought you the precious mezcal. Deal's a deal. Better not try to alter it. Wait, you actually got your hands in a jug, but you had nothing. A few measly clumps of wool. Yeah, and a dream. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift of negotiation, yeah. Oh, look at her. She's embarrassed. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zero Jaw, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelo Pelo. Yeah, we had a deal, bro. The trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle. Third promise. Great. Stay and wait if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long. Better make a good saddle. A good salad. Can you imagine he came out with a salad and said, "Oh, here's your $10,000 salad. This is what you wanted, right?" Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time with it with one of my saddles. Yeah, if you don't mind. I have other work that needs finishing. Ah, I can taste that smooth mezcal already. You need a support group, bro. We did it! The saddle is ours! And I think we started out with only a 100 pel basket of alpaca wool. Mablu, you're going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that, Third Promise. I want a cool nickname like Third Promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Feat accomplished. Excellent trade. Our last excellent trade. I only had excellent trade for a little bit, but I'm gonna miss it. Yeah, the incredible gold leaf salad. Because that what? That's not what you wanted? Well, I already made it, so now you have to take it. Alright, it's up here. Okay. I like this song. It's like on this little boop doo 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 boop. How is your ranch handing, Alphino? You've acquired the saddle then. Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. Ooh. Don't worry, Wooklamot. It'll be okay. I know. This is something I need to learn. See, that's character growth. Oh, but the trauma's there. Don't you spit, alpaca. Don't you do it. It's okay, Wook. It's okay. Dodge it like the Matrix. Oh. Or just saddle it. Great sunken gods, I did it. Get saddled, alpaca. He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit. It's as if he was completely accepting of Wookmot's touch. It's because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. We got the cheat code to alpacas. It's like alpaca catnip. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. You're only just now noticing that? Well, she had trauma, Mablu. Don't ruin the moment. She's taking a step forward. Zoro Ja, he's back. With an alpaca. Oh my god, with a golden alpaca? Oh my goodness. Having done exactly what he set out to do. That alpaca, he's got a shiny. It is just like Pokemon. That alpaca he's brought, is it just me or is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. He went out and he found a hikikomori alpaca. Oh, he gave him the that'll do pig. Like Babe. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? Beast knows it's better. So who are you? You know, Zoro Ja, you're like the hype man. You don't get to talk to me like that. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield. I'm gonna give him a stupid voice.
It will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wooklamat.
Fuck you. Strength alone won't win our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Tyrell can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, Zoro Ja. Yeah, I want peace. That's why I have to keep fighting. To preserve the peace. I guess Zoro Ja is just American. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror of the hopelessness firsthand. Bro, you're the son of the king. What do you know?
Exhaustion from prolonged conflict, the wages of war's merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Turiale all those years ago.
God, I hate this guy. I hate both of them, but I hate Zariel Ja more.
Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth, they basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as a tragedy, but opportunity.
So your thing is like, I'll give them an opportunity to suffer and be miserable by having war?
Thus does the resilient son, oh that was his name, yeah, seek to provide education. He offers much needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renowned appreciation for peacetime.
That's a stupid idea, says Alpha. It is true that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned, and the ruins it left behind. Tell him, Alphino. Yeah. The Garlean Empire was a congregation of simpletons. You have no idea what the Garlean Empire was back. They had magic time-traveling wizards pulling the strings, okay? You don't get to talk about this, Zoro Ja. Are you an Ascian? If you're not, sit down. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with a threat of force alone. Part of the War Machine. Yeah, and not the cool Marvel Comics one. The sad, real-life, crappy one. This is why Gulal Jaja did not elevate the Mambo Ja, why he treated all clans. Oh wait, this is the stupid guy. I can't get my cool voice.
This is why Gulal Jaja did not elevate the Mambo Ja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, The first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tuliolo, but the star in its entirety.
Oh God, here we go. That's literally just fascism.
What?
Why? Excellent question, Wilclamot. I need not explain my. It's a really complicated idea. You wouldn't get it. Oh, well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone? Looks delicious.
See you, losers.
He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even with Koana. It's like we're not even family. You know what? You don't want to be family with. He sucks. Family is not what's given to you, it's what you choose to be around. And especially, fuck that guy's sidekick. He's terrible. Let's go look. I'll ponder Zoral Jaw and his mysteries later. Right now, I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. Yes, I have my saddle. I've practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Urumkanka is northwest of here. Come on, everyone. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wilcamot after on our hunt. Yeah, we'll be there for moral support. Man, that guy sucked. Let me see. Oh, we're pretty far away. We should just use a mount. Gorilla! Who? Oh, I thought I was like posing with my hand on my chin. That would be cooler. But this is cool too. Unfortunately, I cannot gorilla fly yet. Ooh, the coffee grounds. If you're a botanist, can you harvest coffee beans here? That would be pretty cool. Alright, Wilclamot. This is like taking your family to the security thing at the airport. I can do this. I know I can. Yeah, time to cheer her on. Let's go. /cheer.
Good luck there, Promise!
Oh, she's got a voice now.
Thanks. I don't need it.
You got this, Wilclamot. Don't worry about it.
Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it.
Understandable.
But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too.
True.
Right. I'm off.
You got this. Ooh, that's a good run. Maybe going a little too hard
So
if you
shall
don't
we
want to
head back
scare
to the
away
ranch,
alpacas.
or
I'm staying here.
Yeah. Like, come
As
on,
will I.
Alphino.
Wooklamart is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
Alphino doesn't have any friends. That's why he doesn't understand what to do.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Oh, Aaronville. You tsundere. I guess I'll pitch a tent if you really want me to. Oh, she's struggling.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
He finds everything.
But aren't you a Shaitana from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian.
It's a good mentor.
As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek.
Nice.
My younger self took those words to heart. And off I went to become a gleaner.
And it worked out.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking. And I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
Oh, damn. That's why he wants to find it?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
But we know for sure it's
Well
real,
then,
so that's good.
I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Yeah.
Just so.
Just so indeed.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
She'll be okay.
Wait. Do you hear that?
What if she has an even cooler golden one? That's a regular alpaca. Didn't we need a gold one? I guess not. It's just called the Feet of Gold. The point is, you got over your trauma, and you captured that alpaca, and I'm proud of you, Wuklamont. Very proud of you.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
You're welcome. I'm so relieved the Third Promise came back to us safely, and the alpaca she tamed is a healthy-looking beast. Swear this would be enough to satisfy the Feet of Gold. Good thing we don't have to do like better or equal to the other person, because that guy had a really nice one. Knowing the Pelu Pelu. Look, Ma still seems a bit unsteady on her feet, hardly surprising after she spent the whole night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like that? Like magic, though? Matey! I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. Excellent, thank you. As Mabu so wisely suggested, we shall set at a slower pace for our exhausted third promise. Excellent, excellent. Mount up. Garuda horse. Whew. Don't mind me. I'm just running through. Came back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea, then Lamont can't be that far behind. Let's get our alpaca rating from the lead man. Oh, that tea, it really is magical. I feel better already. I see you've become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Yeah. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas, what grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. She's a super fan already. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. Nice. Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? The feat of regular alpaca? Yes, this is no mistaking a valley alpaca. Yokaro, I commend you on your success. Well done. Yeah, we did it. Let's go. Well, I couldn't find a shiny one like Zoral Jaw did. I bet he cheated anyway. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Watch, he just painted a alpaca gold, threw some glitter on it. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Gulul Jaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tuliolal, in a time when the mountain giants, the Yokoi, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Sounds terrible. Then along the Yul Gulul Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant. Look at him. He's so cool. Our people are amazed by this imposing two-headed figure equal to the Yokoi in stature and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come, but he was a really cool guy. Yet Gulul Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated when their visitor what their visitor decided to do next. Gulul Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelulu from the Yokoi subjugation. This is just like One Piece. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering amity between the clans. And then he ate a lot of meat. So as a few words from Gulul Jaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I've never heard the bond Papa forged with the Pelulu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. And you may not know that Gulal Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best I could manage. Don't compare yourself. The feat required no more than that, Third Promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Thank you. Mablu's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Oh, I'm glad we're taking the alpaca's feelings into consideration as well. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also have made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelelu fashion. Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. True, that guy definitely does not have an eye for trade. You should be proud of the accomplishment which earned you your keystone. Here you go. So this is what they look like. Go on, set it in the tablet. Here I go. Doop. Magic. A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more. You're well on your way, Third Promise. We'd have been lost without you, my blue. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pella people and your customs. Might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing someone. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Luke Lamont. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could say before. I'm gonna be a merchant, Dad. Yeah. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. This is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. I knew this day would come. You've always had a merchant's eyes. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide. Yet never once have I ever wanted to be the only happiness you knew. Oh, what a good dad. My blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to hear you found a calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You'll make an excellent peddler. Exceptional. Sorry, you will make an exceptional peddler. I'm sure of it. Really put that emphasis in there. Thank you, Tobly. What did I tell you, Mablu? There's one last thing I can help you with, Third Promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. And I suggest you talk to the Yokoi. Ooh, I don't know if I want to talk to them. They don't seem like fun people so far. They once ruled over far more than just Urkopacha and the Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yoktural and all its peoples. During that era, the Pelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yokoi have to tell us? Good question. They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated. That's a good idea. We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we're going there anyway. We'll be visiting the giants eventually. Okay, this is just like One Piece. We're going to Elbaf. Oh, Creel, I have a question I've been meaning to ask you. And since we finished with the feet, where did you acquire that earring? Oh, this old thing? Yes. Pieces just like it first became fashionable in Yogg-Durall around 20 years ago. Since then, it's been common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right around the time my grandfather made his journey, yet the Dawn Servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. A bit of foreshadowing there. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller and for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I too am curious. Well, I appreciate that very much. Jumping feet first into the peddler business, eh, Mablu? Heck yeah. Right then, let's head back to Tuliyollal and get ready to search for the next elector. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. And that's a Wooklamot fact. She has a fearsome opponent, that brothers of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Zeral Jaw's supporters talk. They might see opportunity as expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Wooklamot. Everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. Yeah. You might be right, Mablu, you might be right. He doesn't buy it. He definitely doesn't buy it. Feels good to have the Feast of Gold safely under, or the Feet of Gold. Why did I say feast? The Feet of Gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales beside Zeral Jaw and his shiny golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and God knows you've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong, or wise like my brothers. To be a promise that people respect. They do respect you. And not just because you're cute. It's not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Yes, let us move on. Back to Zabalya with us. The contest has hardly begun. Ooh, what's that? There's a blue mark over here. What do you got for me? Ooh, there's two? Oh, are they ether current quests maybe? I do want to be able to fly, but might do that later. Yeah. They are ether current quests. I'll accept them. I'll do them later. Yeah, I recognize you. You're Maki, yes? I've heard about you. Companion to Third Promise, a most dependable individual. Name's Napoli. I'll have you know I'm a merchant blessed by fortune, if I do say myself. Indeed, I believe our meeting today is no chance encounter, but the hands of fate guiding us for one singular purpose, the exchange of invaluable items at an unbelievable price. If I could direct your attention over here for just a moment. Feast your eyes on these crates of exceedingly rare and precious corrupted crystals. I thought it said previously, but it was precious. Beautiful, aren't they? They were extracted from the remote regions of Eorzea and shine a brilliant orange hue. Quite unlike your run-of-the-mill crystals, no? Well, actually I'm from Eorzea, so not that special. Also, they're used to summon, like, bad guys, so. For you, I'm willing to offer them for a low, low price of 1 pal in the millions column. It's nigh highway robbery at this valuation, but anything for a friend of the Third Promise. I don't believe you. Well, for such a low price, I'd be a fool to refuse. You say that, But I don't see you reaching for your coin purse. Strange. Considering how much it sent me back to purchase them, the price I'm offering you should be perfectly reasonable. Oh, you got ripped off, bro. You got ripped off hard. Just to be certain, these crystals are considered priceless treasures in Eorzea, right? Sorry, bro. Actually, they're really bad. Really bad. Let me see if I'm getting this right. Not only are corrupted crystals commonplace across the salt, but they're also highly volatile. And in the past, humans used such crystals together with an elemental converter to do battle with powerful entities you called primals. We did. That was the thing we did. What's more, you kept them in a warded container at all times to protect against their deleterious effects? Yeah. All of which is to say no practical use for such crystals are being discovered, meaning no one with sense would even bother to mine them? The peddler who sold the crystals to me never mentioned a word of this. He claimed they're extremely rare in Eorzea, which is why I decided to purchase them in the first place. Even at the exorbitant price he offered. You're not a good guy, bro. Like a merchant-wise, anyway. Naturally, I believed him, having never seen crystals of their like. Could you blame me? Yes. But if they really have no use... Have I, not by the lucky, been swindled? Yes. Well, at the very least, I was able to learn about the crystal's true nature before selling them to some poor soul. Fortune hasn't abandoned me completely yet. At any rate, I'd like to verify whether these crystals truly hold no value. Would you be willing to help me look into this, Monkey? I need someone I can trust, and that you'd be willing to share the truth with me says a lot. No need to answer right away. Give it some thought. If you have no interest, you're free to be on your way. If you decide to assist me, however, I'll be here waiting. Okay. Quest accepted, my friend. Ooh, where's the other guy? There he is. From the roof. Oh, I missed it. Hello, flustered merchant. Oh, thank goodness, a capable-looking traveler. Please, I need your help. My caravan was attacked by beasts. I have a bodyguard, a young Mammal-Jaw mercenary, but he could barely fend for himself, let alone me. Oh, man, for a tribe of merchants, these people are not very good at their jobs. He somehow managed to throw me over his shoulder and carry me all the way back here. But no sooner did my feet touch the ground than he ran back into the jaws of death. Damned if I could figure out why. Oh, poor guy. Injured as he was, I don't like his chances. Please, I beg of you, go to Chabayukik and save him. Okay. But first, we have story to proceed with. Oh, we can't mount here, I forgot. It's a bummer. That's okay. Here we go. Now we can join the Hanu. And just like that, we found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was ready to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep things going. March on towards Kazamuka. Chances are good we'll find a lector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see what your patient Hanu friend has to say. Yes. Oh, not quite there. I assume we're gonna hit level 91, or like the level 91 story quests soonish. Oh, it looks like we're probably going to hit level 191 before that, but I've been quite content waiting here, dining on the third promise's coin. But it seems you're ready to ask your questions now. What is it you'd like to know? Route to Okanu. We go south towards the Arch of the Dawn, then follow the road, which runs alongside the Kozamakua River. Is that right? It is. Be warned, however. My brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. That's unfortunate. But far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart, and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. Uh-oh. If you do still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution. I'm going, baby. We'll be sure to watch our footing. Thank you. Now I'm worried for the Hanu. Seems like they were hit hard by that storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Kozamauka, we should head over to the Arch. Okay. Let us go. We'll probably make it to the next town and then call it. It's getting pretty late. Where's everybody gathered? They better not be giving us trouble about getting through. We all ready to leave? Yes. And onward to Kozamauka. Open the way. Opening the way. The way is open. Are we gonna get a poem? We are. Those are
no terraces. It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the marshy trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
Nice. Here we are. Nice little resort town. How'd vacation here?
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
True, true.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
Bet she has before. That's why I
I
say
won't. I told you I've been here before.
maybe not then.
Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
There's no stopping the third promise, is there? Good thing she has Aaronville to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a great, loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. Alright. Oh, look at that guy. Ooh. That is a monster. Kind of looked like a gobo. Gavu? I forget what the actual translation is. You know what I'm talking about. But he was furry. There she is. Oh, well, I guess we're looking at Aaronville, so there he is. Ah, everyone has arrived, and none the worse for wear, except for a certain third promise who slipped into mud despite my explicit warnings. And you had her number. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. Come on, man. Anyway, this is Hanu Village. I was telling you about it. Okanu. Yay, level up. Let's see. Oh, still level 90. Alright, well. Unfortunately, I've got to stop there for today. So, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for chatting. Super appreciate it. And have a good day. See you next time. Bye.